He's maybe thinking like, well, if I keep ramping, maybe eventually I can play more than one card per turn. I hate to tell you, Ors. Where is it? Look, we still have so much. We could have produced so many more. Look at that. All right, we have 7. Yes, we got 7 on the battlefield. Hey there, neighbor. Today, we are taking a deep dive into the Jank Tank. And the janky card that we're playing with is God-Pharaoh Statue. For 6 mana, this legendary artifact hits the battlefield, and all spells that your opponents cast cost 2 more to cast. So it taxes them pretty heavily. Unfortunately, this is a legendary artifact, and the goal of today's video is to try and get... Let's try and get 5 of these God-Pharaoh statues onto the battlefield. The way we do that is, this is a legendary artifact, so the legend rule comes into play. But we get a 2-card combo with Karn, the Great Creator, where we can turn God-Pharaoh statue artifact into a creature. And then if we have Helm of the Host on the battlefield, we can attach Helm of the Host to a creature, which will now be our God-Pharaoh statue. And then at the end of our turn, that creature, we make a copy that's a non-legendary permanent. So that's a way that we can get 2 God-Pharaoh statues on the battlefield. And of course, if Karn stays alive, can just do his +1 to turn the God-Pharaoh statue into a creature the next turn and attach Helm of the Host to him. So that's a way that we can slowly work up towards 5 copies, and it's just an arbitrary number. Hopefully we can get more Helm of the Host out there, and we might be able to do that if we can cast our Doppelgang for a huge amount. Maybe we could get 3 or 4 to then make copies of the non-legendary token. So that way we would have a lot of God-Pharaoh statues hitting the battlefield. And we have a insane amount of ramp in the game. All these creatures produce mana. We can get them to produce double mana. Sorry, not double mana. We can have Leyline of Abundance, where if you tap them for mana, they add 1 extra mana. We have Leyline of the Guildpact. That one combos with Nykthos. Nykthos, many of you might know that this land can add X amount of any color equal to our devotion. That's where the Leyline of Guildpact really helps with that. And then since we are able to produce a ton of mana, I threw in this Impervious Great Worm. I don't think I've once ever seen this guy in a historic game. We have Coma, the World Eater, a new card in the Foundation set that just came out. Also, don't ever really see him enter the battlefield. Coma, the Cosmos Serpent, a way older card. Seen this one a few times, not that often. Also, if we can work up to a Nyx Bloom Ancient, this one says that if you tap a permanent, so lands and creatures, for mana, it produces 3 times that much mana. So if we get this one on the battlefield, we will have, a lot of mana to work with. I threw in 1 Jin-Gitaxias as well. All these creatures, kind of just for the lull. I guess Nyx Bloom Ancient might be one that you do want in here, but these other 3 creatures, you can definitely cut them, throw in some different cards. And then since we are able to produce so much mana, I thought Finale of Revelation, nice way to dig through our deck. What's extra nice about this card is hopefully when you're casting it for more than 10, you have a Nykthos on the battlefield, and if you do cast this for 10 or more, you get to untap 5 lands. So hopefully you can draw 10 cards, and then untap 5 lands, and then hopefully cast Karn and God-Pharaoh Statue, get your Helm of the Host on the battlefield. So, yeah, it's definitely a super, super janky deck. We do have a sideboard because we have Karn available, Tormod's Crypt for some graveyard hate. Don't really care about it too much. Pithing Needle, don't really care about it. Liquid Metal Coating can bring him out sometimes. Realm Breaker, don't really care about. We do have 1 Helm of the Host in the sideboard, 1 God-Pharaoh Statue in the sideboard, and 1 Platinum Angel. So if you do end up drawing your entire deck, Platinum Angel can help you stay alive that way. So yeah, that's the deck, and let's see how it does in some of the games. All right, opponent gets to go first. Do have a pretty decent hand. Leyline of Abundance, hit the battlefield right away. Now all of our elves and birds of paradise will add 1 extra mana when we tap them for mana. So hopefully we can work up towards God-Pharaoh Statue pretty quickly. Looks like we can maybe get it down on turn 3 if they don't kill any of our creatures. They might be a land destruction deck. And we drew a Karn as well. Alright, yeah, next turn we'll have 6 mana, so... because these produce 2 mana now, basically, so 2, 4, 6. So, God-Pharaoh Statue hitting the battlefield. Of course, it does depend what our opponent is doing. Ooh, Gold Vein Hydra, that's nice. Just for 2, though, we'll take 2, no problem. And we drew another land. I think we can just go ahead, have it entered untapped. Alright, things are looking great. Next turn, we'll play Helm of the Host. And then the turn after that, we can go Karn, turn this one into a creature, and then equipped. Well, I'm not sure we'll have enough mana for all that, but we'll see. That's fine. Drew a land. Can't quite play Coma. Do we want to play Karn? I don't think there's anything too relevant in our sideboard. So yeah, let's just get Helm of the Host down. No attacks. So yeah, spells they cost, cast 2 more. I'll take 2 damage, no problem. They have another kill spell, 2 mana, but it does cost all their mana. Let's go ahead and just tap him. So yeah, unfortunately, we are only down to 4. We'll still get Karn out this turn. Let's just go ahead and plus him. Let's turn our God-Pharaoh Statue into a creature to block with. Deals 3 damage. I don't think we will block. He might go after Karn, which is fine by me. I'm surprised he didn't even try and attack us. All right. All right, all right. Here it goes. So turn him into a creature. Attach Helm of the Host. No attacks. We now have 2 of them, so spells cost 4 more for our opponent. So, and he's out of there. Yeah. I really think if I want to try and get the at least 5 copies of on the battlefield for you guys, I really think we need the Doppelgang. But yeah, there you go. They don't even want to stick it out. So that is yeah, pretty backbreaking when you have to pay 4 extra for all your spells. So let's go. All right, opponent gets to go first. We do have Leyline of the Guildpact in our opening hand. Not the most exciting start for us. Opponent is playing Yorion. Shadow's Verdict honestly would have been pretty good against us. So scries, we draw a land, which is great. Alright, if we could draw a land next turn. Oh no, we actually have 6 mana. That's crazy. We don't even need to draw a land. Alright, if they don't kill any of our creatures, might be a big ask. I just noticed that this guy's playing a pile of cards. Yes. Look for a basic. Ooh, and we drew a Nykthos. Yo, let's go. Look how much mana we have. It's turn 3. We'll just go ahead and swing in. Alright, spells that ores cost 2 more. It's tax season, boy. So, either 1 mana or 2 mana is all he can cast. Alright. I do really want to play this Great Worm. I'm pretty sure he'll concede, and we're trying to hit them with the jank. Our boy is also playing with some jank as well, so yeah, let's keep it going for a little bit longer. Drew another Elvish Mystic. Sure. I guess we will at least go ahead and attack them. Do they have something they can flash in? Instant speed removal. That's fine. All his mana to do that. Alright, I really want to find a Karn. Great Helm. Throw the Great Helm on the battlefield. And then start making copies of God-Pharaoh. That's fine. Basically spent all his mana to do that. We do have Doppelgang. Yeah, this is where I wish I had the Karn. Let's see how much. We'll definitely do it. How much can we do this for? Blue, green, green. So 11 minus 2 is 9. So we can do it for 3. Yeah, we could make a copy of God-Pharaoh Statue, but it's just going to be legendary. So we'll go with these 3. Now our Nykthos produces 26 mana, so mana is not an issue for us. They might have a board wipe. You would think that they would maybe play a board wipe with 200 cards. They do have 6 mana, so 4 mana board wipe is on the board. 4 mana creature that costs 6. You love to see that. They are ramping pretty nice. We drew another Leyline. I mean, we might as well play it, but just attack with everyone. Put some pressure on their life total. We are just slowly pinging them with this one as well, so. What have we come to? Alright, opponent. Ores. I know you can do something. You have a ton of mana. These ley lines aren't really doing much for me. Well, they are doing quite a bit for me. Yorion buys him 2 hand. Drew another one of these. Alright. Let's just do it for 4. Go ahead and pull out a... Oh, let's do it for 5. Don't even know if we can, but let's just do it. No, I don't need 5 more Nykthos. Are there any scry lands? You gain 1 life. My life totals... Surveil. Let's go with that. Surveil, Llanowar Elf, Leyline, and this guy. That's only 4 things? Alright, then we will go with the Nykthos. Yeah, we still have 13 left over. We could have done that for, I think, 4 more times. So... we'll keep... Oh, I should have kept the untapped one. That's my bad. But I don't really care. Okay, I thought we had more basics in here. Alright, so no more basics. Yeah, no more basics. Decline, decline. Alright, now we get a bunch of scry. Definitely don't need a Birds of Paradise. Definitely don't need another land. Finale of Revelation, we'll take that one. We will take that one. We can draw our entire deck, untap all lands. I don't think I will draw the entire deck. We'll maybe draw 20 cards or something like that. Should be enough to get it done. Alright. Is he going to play Yorion? Destroy all creatures. That's fine. Oh, we do get to draw a ton of cards, so that's actually quite nice. Ooh, and we got a Doppelgang. Alright, I think we can do this. And another Nykthos. Yo, we're going to have so much mana. 5 mana board wipe, and we drew Karn as well. All right, let's just go Karn first. Let's go with Helm of the Host. And then let's just draw 15 cards. We need another Karn, which we did draw. Untap 5 lands. That's all our lands, which is nice. And now with this Karn, we will go ahead and turn our God-Pharaoh Statue into a creature. Attach Helm of the Host to him. And we are just going to pass our turn. All right, next turn, we're going to make so many copies of this God-Pharaoh Statue. We're going to hit the 5 for sure. Let's just hope that Ors doesn't give up. Plays a land. Come on, Ors, you got this. Even if you destroy this one, it's fine. You have 7 mana, so much to work with. Even though you have to pay 4 extra. Do it. Let the hatred flow through you. Come on, Ors. Yes. 8 mana or 7 mana for a 3 mana artifact. Let's go. He's maybe thinking like, well, if I keep ramping, maybe eventually I can play more than 1 card per turn. I hate to tell you, Ors. Where is it? I think that would crash. I honestly think it would crash the game. Let's just do it for 5. I said we'd get 5 onto the battlefield. We'll get, no, not the legendary one. That is important to note. All right, so just normal God-Pharaoh Statue. Let's just go with a basic land. Leyline of the Guildpact. Let's just go for some lands. It's fine. Look, we still have so much. We could have produced so many more. Look at that. All right, all right, all right. Let's,
we must prepare.
We'll go ahead and get our Platinum Angel so we don't die. All right, we have 7. Yes, we got 7 on the battlefield. He had to pay 14 extra was his tax. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. He had 9 mana. So, and every turn we were still just gonna plus Karn, turn this one into a creature, and then attach Helm of the Host to it. So every turn we would be making him pay 2 more, and at most he can maybe play. Well, he can't even play any cards. So yeah, we taxed him out of the game. Thanks for staying in that one, Ors. I appreciate it. All right, opponent gets to go first. I'm not super excited by this hand, so we are going to ship it back. Oof. It's not much better, but we'll keep it. I guess we'll get rid of Doppelgang for now. Swamp on turn 1. For Mr. Jeu Magique. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's actually, well, no, it still doesn't add any colored mana. That is okay. Drew a land, which is nice, so we can get our Llanowar Tribe down, and that means we will have 6 mana, so we can play God-Pharaoh Statue if they don't interfere with us. Patient 0. Ooh. Zombies you control get +1. Okay, we are taking a ton of damage. Could add 4. Nah, but we need 1 blue. Here, let's do it like this. All right, this isn't what I want to do. Five, 6, 7. Keep this one. Add 4 more. 9 minus 2. No, 10 minus 2 is 8. Can only do this for 2 though. That's non-legendary. Like I said, we'll do it that way. Yeah, I wish we had 1 mana more. Could have done it for 3 then, but this will help us stabilize at least. We have 2 4/4 life linkers. So next turn, definitely get God-Pharaoh Statue down. They have a few other threats that I think they might want to answer, so can start taxing them, and then after that, can go Karn, Helm of the Host, and then start equipping Helm of the Host to our creature after we turn into a creature with Karn. Oops, hit my microphone, sorry. For sure, I will go ahead and gain 4 life. This guy has 4 mana. Did he miss a land drop? Ooh, Unstoppable Slasher. You hate to see that card, but it's fine for now. 1 mana. Go for the throat. Fatal Push. Return target card. That's nice for him. Ooh, we did draw Finale. Can we do that for 10? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can do that for 10. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because we missed a land drop. Why can't I? Oh. 5. Wait, let's... Oh, it's only 10 total. Okay, undo everything. Yeah, let's just go with God-Pharaoh. And yeah, let's honestly get Karn going. We do have to keep Karn alive. Could get Platinum Angel as well. Haven't seen any kill spells, and spells do cast 2 more to cast. Let's just get Helm of the Host for now. Still have some blockers. We do have some blockers still. And we can start making a lot of copies of a God-Pharaoh Statue. So spells cost 2 more, so he has 5 mana. Effectively 3 mana he can work with. Unless he has a bunch of 1 mana spells. Alright, that was his entire turn. He's throwing everything at Karn. Do we have to let him go? I think we let him go, right? Well, no. No. Alright, we will keep Karn alive.
You are only hurting yourself.
Unstoppable Slasher might be a problem. I think we can stabilize, though. Oh, and we drew another Karn. Alright, yeah, we're getting Helm of the Host. We will go ahead and make God-Pharaoh Statue a creature, and then we have enough mana to make a equipped onto God-Pharaoh Statue to make a copy of it. So, alright, they have to pay 4 extra for spells now. They have 5 mana, 6 mana, so they can cast a 1 or 2 mana spell, and that's it. And then I guess we could draw a bunch of cards. I would like to do this for 10, but yeah, we're really not hitting our land drops. Oh, let's go. I guess God-Pharaoh Statue could also block. Might be a bit risky if they have a kill spell, but yeah, we got there in the end, even with an Unstoppable Slasher on the battlefield. But yeah, oftentimes, honestly, I've played with this deck quite a bit. I love it a lot. More often than not, just copying God-Pharaoh Statue 1 time so that you get the non-legendary version as well, so they have to pay 4 more. That's usually too much for people to take. They definitely don't like tax season. Alright, opponent gets to go first. We'll try this hand because we have Nykthos, but at the same time, I think it might be a bit too slow, so let's actually take a mulligan. This is a lot better. I'm sorry, Jin, but you have to go back. Oh. Thought it was mono white life gain for a split second, but hopefully that's not the case. I really don't like playing against mono white life gain. Mono white angels, just as good, but it's fine. We can go Llanowar Tribe into Birds of Paradise. I guess next turn we could even go Helm of the Host, equipped our Llanowar Tribe, start making copies of him. So we do have a ton of mana to work with. I thought they were going to play the... I'm blanking on the name right now. Righteous Valkyrie. No blocks from us. That is a no blocks from us. Do another Leyline. I still think we'll go Helm. Can still produce 7 mana, 5. More than 7. Do we have enough to do everything? I wonder. 3 mana. No, we do have enough. Ooh. Alright. We have officially a ton of mana to work with. We just need to draw some cards now. That one does have haste. That's funny. Alright. That's a good one. Ooh, at least they didn't gain any life from that, so that's nice. Guess they'll attack. No blockers. If we don't draw anything, how much does it cost? 8. Wow. I guess those two do make 8, so we can... 13. Can at least pump our birds up 3 times. Have some blockers in the air, because we are taking a bit of a beating. Land, you hate to see that. $24. $25. It doesn't matter. Let's undo that. So we can do it 4 times then. Or 3 times, sorry. Oh, can we do it again? Actually, we can. All right. Book of Exalted Deeds. Equipped it to an angel. I guess our only win con is going to be to deck them out. Oh. Can we destroy? No, we can't. Oh my gosh, and we draw a land ourselves. Alright, we can at least pump that up by 2. That would tap both of them. No, okay, let's just swing through. Did we just win, actually? That's crazy. I thought they were gonna... Well... They're still alive. They do lose all the creatures. I guess they don't lose any creatures. Are we just dead on the crackback? 8, 9, 10. And they play an angel. Oh, they are dead. Okay. I guess, yeah, we had 5 creatures attacking through. I thought we only had 4. Ooh, that was very close. Opponent gets to go first. Definitely a hand that we mulligan. This hand we'll keep. Question is, what do we get rid of? I guess Doppelgang for now. So Nykthos instantly adds 4 mana. Of course, we do need 2 mana to untap it. So can play Karn next turn. Are they a mill deck? I'm not sure what the opponent is doing, but...
Let us begin. I will guide Doppelgang.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and get God-Pharaoh Statue. Can go ahead and play it next turn, so spells that they cast will be 2 more. See if they hit their land drop. Whenever you proliferate. Oh, he's going for the toxic counters. That's fine. That's not fine. Oh, we drew a land though. Let's go. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and do +1. So now our God-Pharaoh can block for us.
Protection.
And they give up. Let's go. That was a nice one. Yeah, I guess they missed a few land drops, which does suck for them. But yeah, I think we all know what type of deck they're playing. Super toxic one. We get to go first. Do have a bunch of ramp. I honestly kind of want one of the ley lines in our opening hand, so we'll take a mulligan, and we'll go ahead and get rid of 1 Doppelgang. Gucci gang. So, turn 2, we can go Llanowar Tribe. And then we could do Doppelgang for 1. I don't think that really helps us much, though. We might do it, though. We might actually do it, because we did draw another one. Opponent going for the Hammer Time deck. So they are going to try and cheese out a victory. Let's just copy this bad boy. And we can play another one. Nice. Could I have done that for 2 then? No, I'm not sure. I don't think so. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 15, 16. Minus 2 is 14. So now we can do it for 4. Now we can do it for 4. Might honestly go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we can't do it for 4 anymore. How much can we do it for? Can we do it for 3? Yes, 1. Let's honestly get 3 lands. Enters tapped, enters tapped, enters tapped. So we've got a bunch more lands, a bunch more ley lines, and a bunch more Llanowar Tribes. So we are not lacking on mana now. See what the opponent wants to do. If we don't draw any good cards, can always just pump up our creatures. Heiner is thinking about it. Equip creature, that's fine. That is a-okay. Nah, we won't block. Drew a land. Hate to see that, but let's go ahead and pump them up like that. Say no blocks, or no attacks, sorry. I guess we could have attacked, put some pressure on. It's maybe what we should have done, but I guess if we don't kill them and they have a hammer, they might get us on the crackback. Yeah, they're definitely going for hammer time. That will do 5 damage. Let's go ahead and tap him for mana. Pump them all up. So, yeah, you're not getting me right now. Oh, they don't like to see that one. Yeah, not the typical way that we try and win, but we'll take it nonetheless. Doppelgang came in clutch there, so. All right, opponent gets to go first. Is definitely. Guess we could keep it. We'll try it. We will try it out. See how far we get. Doppelgang might help us out. I guarantee you probably first card we draw off the top will be one of our ley lines. So, looks like they might be playing. I don't know what that deck's called. Oh, okay, I don't know at all. So, Gruul, aggro, I guess. Definitely go Llanowar Tribe. Could even go God-Pharaoh next turn. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. Oh, the legendary mole. No. Can I make my own copy? He's legendary. So 3, 6, 7. -2. Okay, wait. We'll wait one more turn, then we can do it for 2. So, then we'll make our own mole god. Oh, Bard's Class. Great card. No blocks for us. Oh, let's go. All right. How much can we do this for now? Let's just go ahead and tap all our mana. We need 1 blue. Doesn't really matter. 11 -2 is 9, so we can do it for 3. That was a really good draw. And then we'll do the Mole God. Legendary creature spells enter. We don't really have many legendary creatures. Llanowar Tribe. I guess. The Shrine, but... Oh, and they give up. Let's go. Alright, we gotta go first. We'll keep this hand. I just want to tax the opponent. Throw a Leyline of Abundance onto the battlefield. Since it's in our opening hand. Land. Let's go Birds of Paradise. Next turn we have Nykthos that can add 3 mana, so we can get our other 2 elves onto the battlefield. Opponent shocks it in, plays a Bauble. Could play this one. We can play Karn. Let's do it, yeah. Karn, and I think the smart play would be going for liquid metal coating. For sure they would give up then. Or I'm not sure they would give up, but we could start destroying their lands. But we want to try and get God-Pharaoh Statue down. I guess now we will. Now we will get liquid metal coating. And we can still get both our elves onto the battlefield. And then next turn, can play God-Pharaoh Statue. Put a stop at their upkeep. Just so that we can tap, or not tap their land. We will turn their land into an artifact. Karn says that artifacts can't tap for mana. So they effectively have 1 mana this turn. Can't tap the Bauble either, so 2 mana to work with. What will our opponent do? They might be holding a counter spell. If they are, let's first get rid of their land. There is a priority hold there. He's getting rid of our Karn. That's fine. I would honestly rather God-Pharaoh Statue hit the battlefield. We can play Leyline. Now our guild... Look, okay, Nykthos, yeah, is going up to 9. Next turn we can draw a ton of cards. They have to spend 2 more to cast spells, so he has 1 mana right now, so absolutely nothing that he can play this turn. So, yeah, let's see how much mana we have. No, I need 2 blue from you. Well, I guess these ones can produce blue. And then this one 9. So 13. So let's go ahead and draw 13 cards. We get to untap 5 lands. Get a big golden egg on the screen. So we'll untap those lands. We haven't played a land yet, so we can play another Nykthos. Unfortunately, we didn't draw Karn. Do have a bunch of Doppelgangs. Gucci Gang, Doppelgang. Ooh. Yeah, really not the best cards we drew. Could go Coma, make him indestructible, but I don't think we will. I'm filming a video. Let's just go ahead and play this land, and then we can play a bunch of elves onto the battlefield. Get our last elf onto the battlefield. Yeah, I'm filming a video and it's turning out to be really... How are you? Alright, and we will end our turn. I guess we can attack with the 1 creature they gave us. That's pretty funny. Some balloons ruffling in the wind over there. Ghost in the house. Alright. Yeah, opponent is still taxed out of the game. Yeah, so they had to spend 4 mana to cast their Mind Stone. Oh, we're really not drawing the things we want to draw. I guess let's just go ahead and get another one of these onto the battlefield. Let's go ahead and play Llanowar Tribe. And then I know we could play Coma. I have a feeling they would scoop the game, and I really want to try and get some more God-Pharaoh statues for you guys. So we'll just swing in like that. Let's hope they wipe the board. They might honestly just give up. These 1/1 creatures are too much with the extra cost of 2 mana. I'm just gonna... I know it's probably some BM, but... yeah, they are kind of on a clock. I don't know if they have a counter spell, if they want to draw some cards. That is fine. So they'll probably wipe the board this turn, and then we can just do it all over again. Sunfall is pretty nasty. They have a 10/10. Yikes. Let's honestly just go for another God-Pharaoh statue, and then we can just go ahead and play our 16/16 that is indestructible. And we saw the funny animation come out, so again, they have to deal with this. Making everything cost 2 more for them. They have a 16/16 indestructible creature that they have to deal with. They can't cast Sunfall right now, so I think things are looking good. I can't believe how poorly we drew off of the finale of Revelation. That's a bit sad, but yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. True, another land, that is crazy. Alright, let's do it like this. 17, 2, so 18. So we can make 6 copies. Does this say draw a card for a basic land? Yeah, we don't care about that. Let's make copies of that one, copies of that one, copies of that one, copies of that one. And let's just copy some lands. How about that? How about that? Bop. Let's keep that one. Next, I guess, I want to draw cards off this. Look, 71 mana now. We'll just end the game. Well, I guess not. He is going to block. We do have a bunch of indestructible creatures, though. He has 5 mana to work with. We're just going to draw a bunch of cards. Helm of the Host, that's good. So we just need Karn. Drew another God-Pharaoh statue. Don't need that one. And I guess that's... Oh, I think it was tapping those for mana. I don't know why. Alright, let's just end our turn. Opponent goes down to 7. Like I said, they have 5 mana to work with. 6 mana now. Farewell. They need 7 mana to cast that, which would be, I think, way more fair for Sunfall. Such a dumb card that they get the token. So they have 4 mana that they can work with. Got a bunch of these great worms on the battlefield. And yeah, Victor can't handle it. That is a GG. All right, we are back with the post-game wrap, and boy, oh boy, was this a really fun, really janky deck. It definitely comes with the warning of probably do not craft these cards. I will include the deck list in the description of the video like I always do, but do be careful, do be warned. This really is a jank deck. Of course, the MVP of the deck is our God-Pharaoh statue. I think we saw in 1 or 2 of the games, we were able to copy it a few times, and yeah, it can absolutely tax the opponent out of the game, which is really funny when it does work, but it is pretty hard to pull it off successfully just because, yeah, you need to ramp up to God-Pharaoh statue and then find Karn to turn your God-Pharaoh statue into a creature and then get Helm of the Host and equip it to God-Pharaoh statue. So there's a lot of moving parts. A lot of things need to come together for it to work successfully. But when it does, it is so much fun. I hope you guys could see that from some of the games. Definitely stick around for some of the bonus games because in one of them, we actually crashed Arena. That can happen when you play Doppelgang and you just create so many tokens and there's so many triggers going off. So that game was pretty funny. And then, like I said, a lot of these other janky cards in this 6 and 7 slot, the Impervious Great Worm, definitely not a good creature at all. These 2 Comas, they're interesting, they're fun, but probably not the best. Jin Gataxias, also just a joke to throw it in there. I think the only 7 mana creature that you would want would be Nyx Bloom Ancient, just because you can quite efficiently ramp up to 6-7 mana in the early game. And if you get him on the battlefield, it's absolutely busted. I'm not sure how I feel about Finale of Revelation. It is really, really nice when you can have X be 10, and then you draw 10 cards, untap a few lands, and then have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. But it is quite difficult to actually get up to 10 mana. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot that needs to come together for this deck to pop off. But when it does pop off, it is a lot of fun. But yeah, it definitely comes with the stamp of a janky deck. So craft at your own, how would you say that? Like your own, not your own demise, but I can't think of how I want to say that right now. Craft at your own will, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the games. Remember that I love you all. Peace out. Bonus game.
I battle for the forces
Innovation
of good.
is our advantage. I must redouble my efforts. We cannot let Phyrexia win. This curse, this thrumming, I need them gone. I'm gonna cut you down.
I welcome all assistance. I will defend my allies. Alexia is spreading. We must act now. People lie. My machines don't. I welcome all assistance. Best if you stop. My preparations are nearly complete. are acting unwisely. Until you have lived Sleeper Agents 1, this is for our protection. Please do not do that. We can do this. We must. Stop! All assistance. Efforts are futile. I will guide Dominaria's fate. This is for our protection.